What's up, family? Alicia here, and I wanted to just do a quick video. I'm about to actually upload some videos. I'm gonna actually break the topic up into smaller videos. I've been looking at my analytics and looking at just the performance overall on my videos. So on average, my videos, they tend to run a little bit longer than I really want them to. So that's one thing that I'm really having to work on is the length. I want to try and keep them around 10 to 11 minutes, 12 minutes at the most, and things like that. Because currently they're roughly anywhere from 18 minutes to almost 27, 29 minutes. And I'm just noticing that people aren't really staying on for the video and things like that. There are some other techniques that I'm going to be trying out. Right now, I'm really just working on getting comfortable talking to the camera and not forgetting the message that I want to share. A lot of times, we have such a passion for things, but then when we actually talk about them and express them, you can forget a lot of things. And I'm working on, not having to utilize my notes as much because I just find it a little distracting. But at the same time, when me being a viewer, it doesn't really bother me. But because of how I'm positioning the brand, I want it to be a lot more where the specific topic, I don't need notes, if you feel what I'm saying. Like, I want to be able to just talk about it and explain, from my point of view about whatever the topic is. Today's topic is actually going to be how to do a Reiki session. And so it's going to be a pretty in-depth video and really detailed. So that's why I decided, instead of having, like a 45-minute long video, I decided to actually uh, break it up into about, like I said, about 10, 11 minutes at the most. I want to really try and keep it under 10 minutes. So that way I can actually upload that video also to IGTV. That's one stipulation for IGTV. The video cannot be longer than 10 minutes. So I'm really working on condensing my content or my message into a 10-minute or less video. And that will actually help me to reach farther and things like that. I'm doing, my description box. If you've ever been on YouTube and you've clicked the little down arrow or the see more button, if you're on your desktop or laptop, it'll actually open up, and a lot of times people write things in there. They'll write kind of either a transcript of the video, or they'll put links and things like that in there. And that technically is for the viewer, but technically is for YouTube and Google. When you have a lot of wording in there that relates to the video, it actually helps it with the SEO, which is the search engine optimization portion. And so you have 5,000 characters that you can utilize in that section. So it's best to maximize that with whatever links you have, with a pretty good sized description. I mean, you don't want to overstuff it with keywords. You don't really want to overstuff it with links either, but you want to make it a complete thing. I also learned how to actually successfully get my video transcripts transcribed into different languages. So I'm going to be going through all of my previous videos and actually updating that to widen the language in which that, a person would be able to listen to the message on. In addition to that, let's see. Yeah, that's just about it. I'm really I, I know that content is king. We all know that the more that you put out there, the higher chances, that your videos are going to be seen. One vital part, because YouTube was having they I don't want to say they're having issues, but they did refine the AdSense portion. So if you're a newer channel, like the channel that I'm growing, the Energy Healing Channel TV that I'm growing, is actually a, a newer channel. I started it at 0 subscribers, and so what I'm doing is I'm building it from there. Like I said in previous videos, this is more of a case study slash an actual business that I run, and that it gives me something to actually build that I see beneficial. That's one of the issues that I had when I was first kind of introduced into digital marketing, and I was starting, I didn't have proof. I didn't have proof of what I could do and things like that until I was able to find some things to be able to do website design. Then it was easier to show how that I had results on that. But website design, it's really kind of gone by the wayside a little bit, because you have to package it with a bunch of other stuff in order for it to be even really attractive. Because you can go out and get a not Spotify, a Shopify store. You can get what is it? What is the other one? Weebly. Also, you can go to Weebly. GoDaddy has a drag and drop builder as well. So getting a website actually is not that hard. And even if you have no money to get a website, you can go to Google and get a free website. You can buy the URL, do the website, and that's actually what I'm doing right now. Because one tip that I learned a long time ago is that Google loves Google. So anything Google related, it's going to utilize and promote, because one, it wants to track and see how that product will help people, and two, also just traffic. It's a learning machine. It's machine learning. We already know AI is becoming really dominant and stuff like that. So that's one reason. But I am actually going to be integrating that website into a website that I'm going to host on my own server and things like that. So I don't want to have this video super long. I just wanted to hop on and kind of do an update video. So I'm still working on getting comfortable, you guys, on camera, and really just honing in on my message. I know a lot of times when we start out on YouTube channels, we kind of do random stuff, and the biggest thing that a lot of the YouTubers that have developed a large community is they're like, narrow down on your niche or niche, however you want to say it, but you want to focus in on something. And then that's the thing, you start with something, but as people start discovering your content, they start discovering who you are, they start coming up with questions, or they may have questions that no one else in the industry has answered, so they'll present them to you, and that gives you more content to be able to create and things like that. So I've already done a lot of the data research, because I have a background in that, and I was able to dig up some questions and things that people have either answered or tried to answer online. But I want to present it in a video form, because video is popular. People don't really have time to read, unfortunately, anymore. And so a lot of the things that I'll be talking about do come from books that I've read, but put into a form that's easier to digest mentally. Because a lot of people out here, from me being an energy healer, it's an interesting contrast, because it's almost like I'm on one side of the fence, and then I can see the person on the other side of the fence and the things that they're dealing with, right? Just by how they're talking, just by their conversation and things like that, and just by their mannerisms as well. Not to say like I don't want to like put myself like, oh, I'm better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying because because parts of the layer of illusion has been removed because of a lot of the spiritual work that I've been doing, I can see a lot clearer the whole illusion that we're living in. I'm not going to go deep into that. That's more stuff I talk about on the energy healing channel and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on really quick and update you guys. So I am working on more content. I'm actually working and striving. I really want to hit daily content, but I know I'm going to have to tighten up some things as far as my schedule. I'm going to have to work on bulk recording where I take, a week or whatnot and then just record, 100 videos is ideally what I would like to do. So before we hit February, I want to already have my first, well, I don't want to say my first 100, but my next set of 100 videos, because so far I have, I believe it's like 44 or 43 videos uploaded. So I want to bulk record 100 videos so that way the video is already recorded and then all I would have to do is just edit it, because that's the biggest thing, running into barriers or blocks, which are energy, trying to get it in the way of me achieving that. So one way to bust through that, I've already realized it, but I kind of got to stumble on my recording schedule due to, life. We all kind of go through that. And so I'm dedicating this year, 2020, to really focus, because I like being a creator. I like sharing knowledge and helping other people to grow. And so that's one thing. And I hope you guys are having a great evening. It's Monday and I already have done my honoring to the moon. Today is the day, the planet moon's day. And so I have already done my meditation and things this morning. That's some of the stuff I'm working on it, guys, waking up at 5:30ish in the morning and getting up. This morning was actually the first time, no, it was like maybe my second or third time, but I'm still a little bit slow at actually getting up. So I'm working on it though. Like after I was up, like I wasn't still like, oh, I want to go back to sleep. I was actually pretty energized, and then I had some stuff to do. But like I said, don't want to make this video super long. I'm going to check you guys out on the next one. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so that you can get updates on when I upload content. I love talking to you guys, so if you have any questions or concerns or just things that may not have been answered directly from an actual digital marketer, then let me know. And if I don't know the answer, I know where to get the answer. Like I said, I've been around the digital marketing now about 5 years or so. I did take a break because I just got, I got beat down. It felt like I got beat down because I was like, I was trying and just really working at it. And it just, but it was all part of my learning, which I am grateful for. But like I said, you guys have a great one, and I will check you on the next one.